Good afternoon, welcome to New Martial Arts Equipment Post 2. This is a follow-up to my post in May. So this is my 50-pound dumbbell I use in martial arts. I hope this doesn't make me a dumbbell. So these are the shoes I bought in May, and I use them for work and also usable for martial arts. And they weren't very expensive, and they're very, very comfortable. Problem is, it's already a hole in that one. Problem is, it's already a hole in that one. So today I spent a little bit more money and I bought a pair of Swiss European casual footwear, although made in Indonesia, and these are actually leather. So I'm hoping these will last longer. So now on to my knife collection. This is also Swiss. This is my Swiss Army knife, which I've showed before. And this isn't a spring action knife. You open the knife with this right here. Perfectly legal. And I do hold to Romans 13. The state has the right to yield the sword to maintain law and order, so I would only use a knife within the law to maintain law and order. I would use a knife to help my fellow citizens, to help other people, and only to defend myself in extreme situations. Basically, I use this knife to work out with martial arts for about 7-8 years. And then when I became good enough with knife defense, I decided I would switch to a spring action knife. It's a knife that, like a switchblade, pops open, but it's not quite like a switchblade because it's not completely automatic. There's some human force involved. So I've had this since May. Very good knife. I bought it at Wesley Military Surplus Store, New Westminster. It's Chinese, and he says it's virtually indestructible. It's been an excellent knife. It is heavy, and that's why I bought a different knife today to work out with, a knife that's a little bit lighter. It is very heavy, and when I asked for something to work out with martial arts, he suggested this. And this was about $40, and it is an excellent knife, and I think it is virtually indestructible. And so it's been very good to work out with martial arts. But again, I would only use it. I use it to open groceries. I would use it to help people, and I would only use it within the law. So today, I went into the same store, Wesley Military Surplus, and they had a sale. This is actually a $50 knife, so a little bit more expensive than the other one. And it's also a spring action knife. It's also Chinese, also very high quality. And it's $50, but it was half price, so it's $25, so actually more expensive than that one. And it has the medical markings here. It's says there EMS, so it's emergency medical, whereas this one it says SWAT. So this one is Chinese, more for police or military in the sense of self-defense. This is more military in a sense of medical, but of course they could both be used in a self-defense context. This is a bit more expensive, but I got half price. But of course they both could be deadly, and they're both very useful. And they're not switchblades because they need some force to open. And that's what the store told me. And I've also been reading up on it online. Also, if one buys a fixed blade knife, those blades are stronger. So those would be ones that would be holstered. So these aren't fixed blade knives. So this one's quite a bit lighter, so gives me a little contrast to work out with a lighter knife. So both of these knives, they can be basically worn in the pocket. So there's, you just put in the pocket like that. Same with that. So neither one of these knives in British Columbia can be concealed, so I won't conceal either one. So I'll just alternate working out with them in martial arts and alternate wearing them, but again within the limits of the law. And I just basically use them to open groceries. And then I showed this the other day on a video. My friend Darren, maybe this walking stick, which I could also use as a workout weapon for martial arts. So basically there's my growing martial arts knife collection. I'll just open this up so you can see. That's what the blades look like as a comparison. Of course this one has to be opened, so that doesn't have a spring action. So you can see probably this one's the most dangerous. For whatever reason, this one's most expensive. But they're all interesting to work out with. And these shoes are very comfortable, but unfortunately too holy in a wrong way. And I hope these shoes will last more than 3 months. And some people might think that it's not cool having the medical insignia on here, but I think it's cool because if, even though this is perfectly legal in BC, if I happen to carry this in another legal jurisdiction, I'll just say, well, I'm just carrying this for medical reasons. And it's got the emblem right on there, so it's quite handy. Quite handy indeed.